And basically, I use these for anything when I'm cooking in the oven. I'm not going to say basically that often. I'm going to talk to you today about our cazuelas, which are a terracotta dish that we import from Northeast Spain from a factory that just makes ceramic dishes. It's a small family-owned factory. So I'm going to talk to you about which dishes I use for what thing. And so let's just get into it. I'll start with the smaller ones. These are these small sort of ramekin sizes. They come in 3 different sizes, 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6 inches. And I use these for anything from creme catalan, it's like a creme brulee, but a Spanish version, or I use them for serving tapas, or I use them for baking small individual sizes of things. You could use them for like a custard or anything else. Then these I love, these rectangular ones, I love because you can do things like baked feta, which is one thing that I love, which is not Spanish, but it doesn't matter because just because they're Spanish, you can use them for making anything. You can do like individual size macaroni and cheese in these, or you can do like a larger size macaroni and cheese, any kind of casserole. These are just really nice. I like the shape of these. And then we get into the larger sizes of the round ones. So whenever I cook in the oven, if I'm doing any kind of baked dish, I reach for my cazuelas. So for example, this one I actually like to use as a serving dish. They're all really good for serving. They all go in the oven, and they can also go in the refrigerator. And the only thing that you have to be careful about with these in terms of using them is major heat changes. You don't want them to go from very hot to very cold suddenly, or from very cold to very hot suddenly, because they could crack. But other than that, they handle the oven perfectly fine. On the stovetop, in theory, you can put these on the stovetop, but in practicality, although I know people who do it, my experience is they tend to crack, so I avoid it. So we have a sangria pitcher. It doesn't have to be for sangria, you can use it for anything. Back here we have our big guys. So here we have one that's for a lot of people, 14 inches in diameter. And then this one is 16 inches in diameter. This is for a big party. Again, any casserole, any baked dish, just as a serving dish. Vegetable gratins. Then this is another oval-sized one. So perhaps the most versatile size would be the 8-inch. This is the 8-inch one. You know, it's not too big, not too small, and so this is a good size for just everyday use. I just like them because they're pretty and very natural. We do have a few with colors on the outside of them, but mostly we have just the natural color. And again, they're made in Spain, like everything that we sell. I'm not going to say they're handmade. Not everyone is thrown on a pot. There's a factory and they do press them, but like things like the handles are put on by hand. So oftentimes you see just not every single one is exactly the same because there is a handmade component to them. Anyway, I hope this little introduction to our cazuelas has been interesting, and please don't hesitate to contact us with any questions and visit us at paellapans.com.